pushing certain ideas such that it becomes normal in the speech. For example, disrespect to scholars and marja'iyya. All the time using jokes, using focused stories, using, and they don't get tired. So if the people say, you know what, we'll not do mirror, so many times we spoke to them, we boycott them with social media, they always, get added. So how can one not to get into that, but at the same time not make it as if it's like normal jokes that happen? Because the other people, when some people are silent, they take it as approval of.
Yes. So the question is, what should we do if there is a group of people who have very active way of attacking our great scholars, marja'iyya, they never stop, and if we want to keep arguing with them, we may be doing what mirah, and if we don't argue with them, they will do what they like. It seems to me that we cannot 100% generalize, but most of the time we don't need to repeat as many times as they do and duplicate everything that they do. If we make the truth in a nice way available, then we can always refer to that. So maybe they write 10 articles, post 100 things, but maybe we with 2-3 things can finish the story. What is important is that if I am trained, I have disciplined myself not to do mirah, then if a case comes that needs continued discussion, I can understand that this is not because of my ego, this is not because of my anger, this is needed, otherwise I normally don't do this. Actually, this is for me very painful. So the main thing is, if inside us we can make sure that we have killed the ego, especially that part which is always calling for arguing, then maybe we can better understand, is this really needed, or I am offended personally, I have taken it personally, so I have to answer them and finish them, for example. Thank you very much. Ahsanta.
Sheikhna was actually mistaken about the questions.
Yes.
There were questions, but they didn't show up on my phone over there.
Very good. So we have questions.
Yes. So we have some written questions, but we also might, if somebody has anything live.
And we have also one question here. It seems to be a burning question.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to ask you said if something is possible for Allah, then He does it.
Exactly.
Or has to do it? Could you elaborate a bit on
Beautiful
that?
question. Everything which is a matter of perfection and therefore possible for Allah, Allah must have it. واجب الوجود بالذات واجب من جميع الجهات. Because what we have واجب الوجود بالذات, we have واجب الوجود بالغير. We are necessary, but by other. Allah necessitated our existence. But He is واجب الوجود بالذات. He is necessary by Himself. When something is واجب الوجود بالذات, everything that is possible for Him would be actually there. Because there is no waiting condition in واجب الوجود بالذات. Because if there is a matter of perfection and He doesn't have it, and then He's going to have it, where this has come from? If He didn't have it and now He's going to have it, He cannot give to Himself what He lacks. Okay? So, if there is anything that is a matter of perfection, He must have it. If He doesn't have it, means He's never going to have it. Therefore, we don't accept that God is changing, let alone progressing. Yeah? in process philosophy, we have a philosophy by Alfred North Whitehead. It calls process philosophy. He believes that even God can make progress. We say no. God cannot make progress. We must make progress. God is absolutely perfect. No change, no improvement, or downgrading can happen in God.
So I understand that. So everything that's possible for one's essence would be actualized,
Yeah.
and everything in action doesn't necessarily have to happen. But in its essence, yes, but not in the action.
So he is not subject to any change.
Yeah.
Then any change is a quality of action, not quality of essence. So if we say God is now happy with me, God, he was not happy with me, I made tawbah and he is now happy with me, this is quality of action which has two sides, and because one side is changing, the relation is changing. Yes, we said for change of a relation, even if one side changes, the relation changes. Allah doesn't change, but if we change, our relation with Him changes. Ahsan.
So we have a live question from...
Yes. Because they like or they lack? They lack, yes.
And is it possible that, for example, in the time of Abdullah al-Qahtani, dignity was really more important, like more pressing value to have, and not truthfulness was more important?
That's a good way of looking at it. I think, as we discussed in Akhlaq series, truthfulness is the most important thing, and it has always been the case. But at the same time, I appreciate emphasis on dignity. But my idea is that even dignity is associated with truthfulness. Haqq has honor, and falsehood doesn't have honor. And as I told you, I was thinking about this issue, and this ayah helped me several years ago when we were talking about this. وَإِنَّهُ لَكِتَابٌ عَزِيزٌ لَا يَأْتِيهِ الْبَاطِلُ لَا مِنْ بَيْنِ يَدَيْهِ وَلَا مِنْ خَلْفِهِ. So this ayah put my mind in the right, condition, that because it is Aziz, لَا يَأْتِيهِ الْبَاطِلُ. So it shows that Aziz is with the truth, if not the truth, at least with the truth. And Batil, because is not with the truth, is false and void and perishable. So even humility is related to truthfulness. Because you cannot be truthful and arrogant. Arrogant means you say, truth doesn't matter. I am the main thing. Or if you are more arrogant, you say truth matters a lot, but I am the truth. You have to adjust yourself according to my will. This is lacking humility. So I think truthfulness is and remains the most fundamental quality, but it's not just truthfulness by telling the truth, is more than that. It means being humble before the truth, being searching for the truth, welcoming the truth, serving the truth.
So, Sheikh, there was one sub-question, why is truthfulness more important than humility?
Truthfulness and humility are very much connected. You cannot have truthfulness without humility. You can have some levels of humility without having truthfulness, or as a comprehensive. For example, there are people that maybe at the same time that they are humble, sometimes they are not telling the truth. But 100% of humility, if you want, you must be truthful.
Thank you very much, Sheikhna.
You're welcome.
This brings us to the end of our QA session. Inshallah, please keep bringing in your questions via the question button online.